But I know a lot of MSPs really struggle with that. Instead of looking at the features of something, to look at the benefits of it.
Paul Green's
MSP Marketing
Podcast.
Here's this week's
Clever idea.
Now, talking about teams, I have a wonderful team. I've built them up slowly over a number of years. There's about 9, I think maybe 10 of us now within the business. The vast majority full-time. We've got a couple of part-timers as well, although everyone puts everything into the business. And I did do the exercise I was just telling you about. I did that in secret on my team. Sorry, team. But I did it, and everyone scored really, really high marks on that. And I wasn't surprised. I love my team. They are absolutely spot on. Of course, in our business, we have difficult jobs to do, just as you do within your MSP. And one of our most difficult jobs is taking things, technology things, and making them as relevant as they can be to ordinary people. You see, the main thing that we do, our main service, is called the MSP Marketing Edge. And we we create a ton of marketing content for MSPs, but it's for them to use to target ordinary people, those ordinary business owners and managers that you want to reach. So we're kind of sitting in the middle between MSPs and ordinary people, and we have to write marketing content that's kind of about technology that MSPs like, that they tick and say, yep, that's good, but it has to resonate with ordinary people. If it doesn't, then we've kind of got it wrong. Essentially, we've got it wrong. So we constantly are asking ourselves and challenging each other and saying, is this relevant to our target audience? Because our target audience is not MSPs. Things like I do like this podcast and our YouTube channel, yeah, that's targeted at MSPs, but our actual content output is targeted at the people that you want to reach, at your prospects. And so this is actually quite a good mindset for us. We do this all the time, so it becomes not a difficult thing. But I know a lot of MSPs really struggle with that. And I think the secret to turning technology into something that's of interest to ordinary people is, instead of looking at the features of something, to look at the benefits of it. In fact, that's actually the secret of much marketing content with whoever you're targeting, is not to talk about the features of something, but to talk about the benefits. So let me give you a couple of examples. Let's talk about Teams. Now, I don't like Teams at all. Teams, Microsoft Teams. It's a distress call for me if I have to have a call with someone and it's on Teams. It's just not my thing. But I know many people do. You probably love it, and certainly many ordinary people love it as well. But Teams is packed with features and things and bits and bobs. None of that is really of interest to ordinary people. What are the benefits of Teams? Well, the benefits are they can collaborate. They can communicate, they can work flexibly, they can work remotely, they can send messages to each other. In fact, they can do a lot of these things. Did I just say they can send messages to each other? That's a feature. That's not a benefit. You see how difficult it is to get this right? All of these things that they have within Teams, the big benefit is all of that is together in one software package. You can communicate and collaborate and work together on things without having to switch between 12 different applications. That's the big benefit of Teams. What about something like, let's take the cloud, which ordinary people, they hear the word, they say the word, but they don't really know what it means. So we can't just tell them what the features of the cloud are, because it's boring. I don't even know what the features of the cloud are, but I can tell you what the benefits are. It's you can work anywhere, anytime, on anything, on any device. That's pretty much the benefit of the cloud. Someone write that down and trademark that. That's a great line, that one. But that's the benefit of the cloud. It opens up your business in a completely wow way. And we know that there are businesses out there that haven't embraced the cloud, or they do a little bit of cloud, or they think they're doing cloud because they can access their email via the browser if they want to. You and I know that's not really the cloud. So truly, genuinely empowering a business for the cloud changes everything for that business. You know that, I know that, so let's sell them on the benefits of that. Let's take one more, passkeys. Passkeys, which is now starting to come in. Maybe they'll replace the password, maybe they won't. What's the benefit of that? You never need to remember a password again. In fact, it's the same benefit for a password manager as it is for passkeys. I'm assuming you know how passkeys works. Essentially, you have to be close to your computer with your phone, and it sends like a thing to your phone, and you use your Face ID or your fingerprint. So essentially, it's using your phone to log you into the whatever it is you're trying to get into. You don't have to remember a password. If you haven't read up on those, please do go and have a look at passkeys, because I think they're going to be a very big part of our world in the years ahead. But as I say, you never need to remember a password again. That's how you sell them on the benefits and the concept of passkeys. It's exactly the same with the password manager. Mr. or Mrs. Client, let me put a password manager in for you and all of your team. You never need to remember a password again, apart from the master password, but we won't mention that. And the other benefit is anytime any of your team leave you, you can instantly lock them out of all of their accounts at the push of a button. Can you see how talking about benefits is so huge? So when you're looking at content, processing content, creating it, or indeed doing any marketing, the trick is always to look at it as your prospect looks at it. Don't think like a tech, think like an ordinary person and ask, what's the benefit of this?
Paul Green's
MSP Marketing
Podcast.